So that's why that spaceship was so full of women. It's not because they're just a competent crew, but because they're that pimp captain's women. How interesting. Oh, who am I kidding? It's weird. It is weird that there's a spaceship out there captained by a pimp who sleeps with all his crew. Is it not weird? Oh, I feel so dirty! Anyway, in episode 8 of Blooded Orphans, Tegadan infiltrates the turbine ship, forcing Pimp Guy to talk with Orga so that Tegadan can become part of a mafia that's linked with the Pimp Guy so that Orga and the team have enough power and safety to get Kudelia to Earth. And let's face it, this episode was a filler episode. It's mostly the calming down after the epic battle of the last episode, which is actually a good thing. It means that Blooded Orphans is not some kind of brainless action flick, but a genuine drama that just so happens to have mechs kicking the shit out of each other. That's how you do an action anime, people. So you find out that Orga has his own flaws as a leader. As the Pimp Guy seems to be pointing out, Orga's weakness is his own team. Thankfully, the scene where Orga talks about how his team or family was not as cringeworthy as it could have been, but I can understand why Captain Pimp, I'm just gonna call him Captain Pimp from now on, slaps around Orga because Orga's weakness is so bad. All that has to happen is either Orga dies or Tegadan splits up and it's all fucking over. What a blatantly obvious weakness, and perhaps a split up of the team will occur later on in the series, maybe? We also see that all the mecha pilots on both ships are training hard after they all pretty much got their asses kicked by each other. Some need more training than others, but Mikazuki seems the most motivated to train hard, or else he thinks he may get abandoned by Orga if he's not good enough. So yeah, this was an interesting filler episode, made interesting by the pimp stuff and the awkward family first philosophy of Orga. It basically entertained by being subtly cringeworthy. Is that clever or is that questionable? I don't know. I liked this episode and it did its job. Now let's see what the next confrontation will bring as Orga meets with the boss of the mafia he wants to work under.